What do you mean it's not? It's all here. I have all the receipts where I send the money.
You're testifying is that he sent money, but he sent it to your daughter, and you did not ever receive that money.
And that is correct.
And so because of that, you're asking for back child support in the amount of $10,611. Is that correct?
Yes.
$700 per month.
Yes, it's $700 per month.
And you're going
plus-
to continue to pay $700 a month for their rent.
Yes, I have a contract for a year. I mean, but how am I gonna pay the $700 plus the bills, plus the 371 plus the 113? The rent is $700 a month, plus the bills. That's another $250. That's $950 that I'm gonna be paying
Hold on.
a month.
Ms. Gaspar, do you agree that he's been paying those bills, the rent and the $200 in utilities?
Yes.
Or to order the child support amount to be $950.
No, I don't want the child support to be that amount. No, the amount is 371.
Yes. He provided the home for Araceli and me as well.
Okay.
Confirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Juran solamente que el testimonio que darán en esta causa sea la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad con la ayuda de Dios.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I do.
I'm sorry, you understand English, Ms. Gaspar?
Yes, I do, sir.
I'll say, can you please state your full name, please?
Yes, my name is Elvia Gaspar.
Sir, your full name, please?
Juan Manuel Alvarez.
Thank you. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state will call Miss Elvia Gaspar. And Miss Gaspar, there's one child in this case, Araceli Alvarez, correct?
Yes, that is correct, ma'am.
And how old is Araceli? How old is she?
Araceli just turned 14.
Okay, and you and Mr. Alvarez signed what's called an acknowledgement of paternity, correct? And that document says that Mr. Alvarez is the father of the child, correct?
Yes. Well,
Okay,
he's the one that filed it in the first place. But yes.
now, do you have any safety concerns or any family violence with Mr. Alvarez?
States and concerns.
Safety concerns.
Well, at this moment, right now, since I haven't had any contact with him, no. But back in the past, there was some concerns.
Okay, and what are those concerns?
The only thing is because Mr. Alvarez has a problem with drinking, and he should already know that. I
Okay.
mean, that's not me saying it; it's already written.
Okay,
That was in another state.
has he ever been arrested for any alcohol driving while intoxicated or anything to that extent?
I know he had tickets for driver license, and I'm not exactly sure, but maybe he has.
Okay,
So,
and so you're okay with the child visiting with having visitation with Mr. Alvarez, but your concern is that he not consume any alcohol during these periods of visitation, is that correct?
correct. I have no problem with him visiting his daughter, as long as he follows all rules, and as long as that he is not consuming alcohol while he's taking her.
Okay, so you're
Well,
asking,
that's for my daughter's safety, and that if he takes her, he should come for her and return her, not send anybody else, but him. If he needs to be responsible to take that action.
and you're asking the court to order that you be the sole managing conservator, is that correct?
Yes.
But you are okay with standard visitation?
Yes, I am. As long as he follows all rules.
And so you're asking for the court to issue an order stating that during the periods of visitation that he not consume any alcohol or illegal drugs during that time period, correct?
Correct. And I do that for my daughter's safety, because you never know. If he's gonna take her all the way to Brownsville, from Harlingen all the way to Brownsville, that's, a 40-minute drive or 30,
Okay. Now, as far as the drop off and pickup for the child, do you need, because of the problems that you had previously, do you need a public place to exchange the child? Or is it okay that he goes to your house to pick up the child?
No, it's okay that he comes to the house.
Okay, your address is going to appear in the order. Is it okay that it appears in the order? That
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes, because he's providing the home for my daughter, so yes.
Okay. Now, the child support guideline amount is $371 to begin March 1st. And medical support would be $113, and you will apply to the government healthcare plan. You're in agreement to those amounts?
Yes, I am. Is that based on his income?
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when did you separate from Mr. Alvarez?
That was on December 2020.
And
I
so
believe
since
on the
December 2020, has
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez given you any money for child support?
Well, like I mentioned, he has never given me money directly to me. It has not come to my hands, or, we have not had this contact, in person or anything. He has given it to my other daughter, my oldest daughter, which is Ana Maria Alvarez. Through Cash App, he has sent some kind of money for her, for my oldest daughter as well, and for Araceli Alvarez. But the money he hasn't come, we haven't come in contact and said,
Okay,
I knew that by my other daughter.
okay, so what you're testifying is that he sent money, but he sent it to your daughter, and you did not ever receive that money?
And that is correct. I was aware, late. I was aware, like, by my oldest daughter stating that, oh, he has sent my Araceli money, or he has sent it sometimes for birthdays or holidays, but not all money has come from him. It has also come from his mother or relatives or grandpa or the mother and the grandparents.
Okay, and did that money go directly to you, or again, was that to your daughter?
No, all money has gone to my daughter
Okay.
through Cash App or.
And so because of that, you're asking for back child support in the amount of $10,611, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will pass the witness and call Mr. Alvarez. Mr. Alvarez,
Yes,
as
ma'am.
far as conservatorship is concerned, are you in agreement for Ms. Gaspar to be the sole managing conservator, and you would have standard visitation that's set
Yes.
forth in the, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and are you also in agreement that the court order no consumption of alcohol or drugs during those periods of visitation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, you earn $13 an hour, is that correct?
Yes.
Based on that, the guideline amount is $371. We would ask that begin March 1st, and $113 for medical support, also to begin March 1st. Are you in agreement to those amounts based on the guidelines?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
because I'm providing for their house, which is $700 a month plus the bills, plus this. I mean, I'm not. It's
So are you, when you say you're providing for their house, you're paying the rent, the
I'm
mortgage?
paying the rent. I just rented a house starting for this January last month, and I'm paying $700 plus the bills, plus her phone, plus my daughter's phone, plus the Wi-Fi because she needs it for school. And Miss Elvira's spouse is not providing nothing whatsoever. I mean, she is the parent too, and I have proof. Everything that I have that I sent, it's all the receipts that I. She's aware. She was aware of it. She's.
Where
I
did
don't
you
want to
pay,
get.
did you give her the money for rent, or how are you paying the rent?
They went to go see the house, and I talked to the landlord, and I cash app the money to the landlord.
And
I
you're,
mean, I'm in the state of Kentucky. You know, I can't. She wanted to see me for me to sign the contract, but I'm not exactly sure if Miss Edriga's part signed it. But I'm the one who's providing for their housing, for the house, the apartment. I mean,
and that is $700 per month.
yes, it's $700 per
And
month
you're going
plus.
to continue to pay $700 a month for their rent.
Yes, I have a contract for a year. I mean, but how am I gonna pay the $700 plus the bills, plus the 371 plus the 113?
No, you get credit for that, sir. Let's figure it out. No, that's
Okay,
no
let's figure it out. I mean, all I want is for the well-being of my child, sir. That's all I want. I mean, and all the receipts I sent, it's from 2021 up to this date. I mean, she was aware of it. I mean, I don't know what she's
Well,
saying
we'll
that.
get to that. Hold on, we'll get to the
Okay.
back child support in a second. But
Okay,
as
ma'am.
far as child support is concerned, then are you in agreement, since you're gonna be paying the rent for $700 for the court to order $700 per month in child support? Is that what you're saying?
Me?
Yes,
Right, because we do need to have a way to track how much you're paying
Oh,
her
okay.
to make
If-
sure
if-
she receives the money.
You see, I started paying it last month, and I cannot.
well, you need to stop all of that, sir. We're gonna give you a number and you're gonna pay the rent plus that number. And that's all you're obligated to
Yes,
pay.
of course I'm gonna continue. Of course, sir, I'm gonna continue paying
And
the.
that's all, we want something fair, and I know
Okay.
if you making other payments that you should get credit for it.
I'm making payments for my other daughter's vehicle. She cannot make it on
Well,
herself.
that's beside us.
Okay,
We're only
okay.
concerned with this case here.
Okay, and every time I go home, and Miss Edriga's part knows about this. Every time I go home, every 3 months, 4 months, or whatever, I go home. I provide for my daughter. I buy her clothes, and
We're only trying to figure out what you need to be legally obligated to pay. And
okay,
that's what you'll have to pay, and anything else is gonna be up to you to do.
okay. Well, I agree that I'm gonna continue paying the rent plus their bills, which is
Well,
150.
no, we need an exact number, sir. We're not gonna be playing around with that unless the
Okay,
state wants to.
the rent
give you
is
credit.
$700 a month, plus the bills. That's another $250. That's $950 that I'm gonna be paying
Hold on.
a month.
Ms. Gaspar, do you agree that he's been paying those bills, the rent and the $200 in utilities?
Yes, he just started in January.
So you should get credit from your support payment going forward for that $900.
Okay, thank you.
So it's the standard possession order based on your salary minus the 900,
Okay.
unless the state has anything to add on that.
Well, we would ask that the payments go through the state disbursement unit in the event, that way she can continue to receive that. We don't want a
Okay.
situation where he all of a sudden decides to stop paying and then she has to come back to court.
Okay, Miss, I have a question. If I know this landlord, she's really strict. She's really strict because the rent this past month on February 1st was on a Wednesday, and I paid her Friday, and she kind of like was like, oh, that means I have to start the process of an eviction. I'm like, no, I mean I'm gonna pay you Friday. I called her on the 1st, and I told her I was gonna pay her. I mean, all I want for Edvia, if I send her or the state the money for her to pay it. I mean, I just.
Correct. I do understand that. Except for, yes, so we do need an amount to have it go through the state disbursement unit. So that's the question. Are you going to,
And the electric bill is prepaid too, so I pay
Which-
$75 every 2 weeks, so
so you're saying that the total amount that you pay for everything is $950?
$950, yes, ma'am.
So that's what we would, you want the court or to order the child support amount to be $950.
No, I don't want the child support to be that amount, no. The amount is 371.
Correct. So, Your Honor, the guideline amount is $371. We would ask that that be ordered. And anything that he wants to contribute to the household above and beyond that, he can do that
Well,
directly.
Can you ask
There,
Edna if she's
that's,
gonna,
that's fine.
can you ask Miss Edna if she's gonna be able to pay the rent? Cause I'm just gonna pay the 371 then, plus the 113. She does not work. I mean, I'm trying to come to an agreement with Miss Elvia Gaspar. So if she's gonna pay the rent, or it's $484 for what I have to pay monthly for the child support and the insurance from Araceli Alvarez. Now, is she gonna be able to pay the rent? I'm not gonna come to an agreement where I'm gonna pay the $900 to the state. I'd rather just pay the 371 plus the 113.
That's the
Ask Miss
guideline.
Elvia.
That's all we can obligate you to pay, sir, and it's gonna be on your conscience what to do after that, because I can't control the situation except to order the mandated amounts that you pay. Now, let's go on the arrears is where where it's all gonna come back to you, so, you know.
So, Mr. Alvarez, from the time you separated until now, the back child support amount that was calculated based on what you were earning is $10,611.
The back pay.
Right, but hold on, let me finish. Now, you're saying you want the court to give you credit for payments that you made to Miss Gaspar from that time, December 2020. What are you referring to? How much?
That's $12,146 that I've paid since
I know, but there's different methods, so you need to explain to the court. So there was a Cash App. How much did you pay Cash App?
Cash App I paid.
And I think we've already gone through this, so I'll just ask you, $1,976. Is that what you're asking for credit for?
Yes.
Now, those Cash App payments were not given to Miss Elvia Gaspar, is that correct?
She did, yeah, no, they were not given to her because she did.
Who were they
does
given
not
to?
have an
Hold on, just answer the question. Who were they given to?
to Miss Elvia and my daughter. They have the card.
Listen to the question, sir. The Cash App can only be made to a single person. Were the Cash App payments made to Araceli Alvarez?
Yes, because Miss
Okay,
Elvia
hold
Gaspar
on,
does
just
not have an
answer
ID,
yes or no.
man.
Hold on, I'm gonna go through them all. You did not make those to Miss Gaspar, correct?
Yes, I did.
So you sent her Cash App.
She cannot. Gaspar or I wasn't there. I wasn't there. She just gave them
You
the card.
don't know. You don't know. Okay.
No, I do know. I do know.
Well, you
She
said
gave
you
it
were
to
not
them. She gave it to them.
Now, the next one you're asking for credit for is in the amount of $4,920. And that is money order receipts,
Money order receipt provided for Ana Maria Alvarez, which is my other daughter.
your
the
other
older
daughter.
one. Yes,
Right, and you made those money orders out to Ana Maria Alvarez, not to Ms. Gaspar, correct?
yes, correct.
And
But
then you're
because-
also asking for credit for the rent that you paid for 2 months.
It was
you
more
got it.
months. I just couldn't find the receipts. It's more months. It's 6 months total. I just couldn't find the receipts.
Okay, and if we add that up, that totals $12,146. That's what you're saying. So essentially, you're saying you don't want the court to order any back child support, correct?
No, because because I paid all this money to them, to my daughter.
Okay. I'll pass the witness and I'm gonna recall Ms. Gaspar.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Gaspar,
Yes,
cash apps that Mr. Alvarez is requesting credit for that were made to your daughter, Araceli Alvarez. Did you receive that money?
no, I didn't,
You never received, she never gave you any money.
no.
Now, this bank account from Miss Anita Alvarez, that's his mother, that amount was $3,850. Did you have that card or who used that card?
No, they never gave me a card. I haven't even had a contact or any conversation with his mother. I mean, all this, they've done it with my oldest daughter, Ana, or Araceli. I have never talked with Mr. Alvarez or his mother in person.
Your oldest daughter, Anna, does she still live with you?
My daughter lives with me.
Anna,
Yes.
Ana doesn't live with her.
hold on, sir.
She was in college, and then right now she's going through, she's right now in another place, but she's gonna come.
So those
She'll
money
be-
order receipts then there's the next one, the money order receipts made to Anna. Those also
Yes.
go to you, correct?
At that time, Anna wasn't living with us. She has her own apartment, she has her own place, so,
Nor is she a part of this case, correct?
excuse me?
She's not a part of this case because she's already turned 18.
Anna is 21.
Right, okay. And then the rent for the 2 months, you are in agreement that he paid those?
The ones that were on Brownsville and Naranjo Street,
No, for the 2 months. I think he's talking about the recent rent. The new house that he rented in.
there's
here
two-
in Hamilton?
Yes.
Yes,
Your in agreement that he paid that.
yes, he provided a home for Araceli and me as well.
I will pass the witness, Your Honor. And ask the court.
Well, he said 2 and then he's changed it to 6 months rent, so she's agreeing to give him 2 months credit or 6 months, Ms. Gaspar?
Excuse me, can you repeat that, sir?
Are you willing to give him credit for paying 6 months of rent or 2 months of rent?
Credit for,
Doesn't
Here-
understand what you're asking.
I'm not talking to you, Mr. Alvarez.
excuse me, here at the new place where I'm
No,
at.
I'm just saying in general, has he paid you 6 months of rent?
Uh-huh. No, I think he only paid 2 months.
2 months total.
Yes, because I was evicted on Naranjo Street, and he refused to continue paying rent. When he abandoned the home on 2020,
Okay,
I don't have that
Okay,
with
thank you,
with
ma'am.
me at the moment, but
Thank
you know,
you.
because all my stuff I don't have with me.
State,
Like-
what's your position then after the testimony?
Your Honor, generally, we don't take a position. We just ask for the court to consider the evidence and
He's only getting 2 months of credit. All those other payments were not properly made and he cannot get credit for. That simple.
so that would leave back child support in the amount of $9,211.
Correct. At what amount per month?
Hold on, let me just make sure I calculated that correctly.
Yeah.
Yes, 9,211 at $50 per month.
That's my order. So it's the 371 plus the support plus the $50.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's the extent of your obligation, Mr. Alvarez. Certainly, as a parent, if you want to make more payments, that's up to you. And I encourage you to look out for the best interest of your family. But as a minimum, you're obligated to pay the orders and an amount that I have just asserted.
I
You
don't think
understand
that's
that?
right. I understand, but I don't think it's right. All that money went, she used some of that money too, to buy her.
There's no proof of it, sir. And it's like,
It's right here. What do you mean it's not? It's all here. I have all the receipts where I send the money.
that's my order,
have
sir. Good
proof.
luck to you. Anything else? Court costs will be assessed. Hire an attorney. Your attorney will know what to do to represent you, sir. But that's my order based on the testimony.